Aren't you gonna say, God bless me?
Now, why would I say that?
I just sneezed, and it's the polite thing to say. Don't you have good manners, boss?
Lying to you is bad manners.
Oh, you're saying God would never bless me.
I would never say that to you or anyone else. All I'm saying is that I am convinced there is no God.
Why don't you believe in God?
Okay, so clearly you do believe in God. That means you should have a very good reason to believe in God, like evidence that convinced you God is real, evidence so good that you would always share it with others. As soon as you realized that I did not believe in God, you did not share that information with me. You simply asked me why I do not believe in God. So I don't think neither one of us have a good reason to believe in God.
There's evidence all around us. How do you explain trees?
We both agree trees exist, right?
Agreed, but how did they come into existence?
Trees are natural. God is supernatural. We can talk about what trees do because we're on the same page that trees exist. We cannot talk about what God can do until God is substantiated. If God doesn't exist, then God cannot create trees.
If God doesn't exist, then who created trees?
I'm convinced that trees naturally formed.
Okay, I'm baffled by this because you seem so sure. And this is something no one can afford to get wrong. How do you know there is no God?
I am not saying that I know there is no God. The lack of supporting evidence for God is why I am not convinced God is real. On top of that, when your God claims that are unsupported by evidence involves extreme violations of physics, then I am confident that the God you speak of is completely made up. We cannot control everything we know. Once the brain has enough information and experience, you cross over the event horizon. That means you now know something as a fact and cannot unknow it without new evidence, real evidence. There are many factors that convince me there is no God. God claims are supernatural. They demonstrably defy the laws of physics to an extreme degree. To the best of our knowledge and experience, the supernatural is impossible.
This is God we talking about. God can do whatever he wants. That don't mean God doesn't exist. You're making a negative claim, but your claim must still be supported by evidence. And unless you can be everywhere at once, you cannot prove God does not exist. So you cannot say God does not exist.
I do not have to prove there is no God. I did not even say there is no God. I said that I am convinced there is no God. I have just given you my reasons why. Physics applies everywhere, to everything, all the time. We know that physics cannot be violated, so I do not have to be everywhere at once. Physics already has that covered.
Damn!
What?
You sound all elegant and respectful. And you didn't even call me names. It's like you're a Christian, except you're an atheist.
Atheism only means not convinced God exists. That's it. Anything more than that is plus. I happen to be atheist plus. The next time you're interacting with someone who's mean and rude, just ask them if they happen to be Christian.
I can't wait till you sneeze. Oh, I can't wait to say God bless you.
In that case, I'm never gonna sneeze again.
Mental note. Bye, black pepper.